Welcome, you humans. How's it going? And we're back from watching Superman. I know, I'm late. That's kind of the deal these days. But happy to report that it's kind of a guilty pleasure movie. It was fun. Now, let's get it out the way. What did I not like about this movie? By the way, spoilers. I didn't enjoy how they had nerf problems with Superman. Some scenes he's pretty much OP, he's Superman, and then others he just gets completely slapped. Not cool. I don't like the inconsistencies. Second thing, not a fan of the, if I'm gonna be honest, it's too on the nose, the terrorism conflict that they're doing in the movie. Lex Luthor trying to take over Bavaria and its resources and to make another Lex Luthor nation, if you will. Too cringe, and again, too on the nose with the current political Iraq, the whole war, terrorism, you name it. It's too close to home. You want to watch a movie to escape this, not to be reminded of it. So that's going to be a lot of points donked from it, I'm going to be honest with you. And third, the movie's a bit everywhere. It has a lot of things going on, like the beginning of the movie where he basically got his ass whooped fighting the Ultraman guy, which is one of the Ultraman protocols where Lex Luthor clones Superman, and it's like a whole little thing from that, which, by the way, cool nod, by the way. The last time I saw that was during Smallville, if you remember that show. Pretty cool. But yeah, we have the beginning where he's fighting his quote-unquote nemesis. We get kaijus, we get pocket dimensions, dark holes, clones, the pre-Justice League group going on, which, by the way, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, pretty good characters. I love Hawkgirl. She's a new waifu right there. Having all that going on, the battle of terrorism, when he's in the pocket dimension, you know, seeing the rock guy, what's his name? Metamorpho. They had some cool characters, but it was just a lot. Like, they just throw a lot in your face. And not only that, we get Superman's friends like Lois Lane and Jimmy, and how they're all part of the movie as well, a lot more. They're not just background characters. They help him out, they help him escape, they help Mr. Terrific, they help everybody get sorted out, which is kind of nice. You know, he's also dating Lois, and we have that back and forth of dating problems, if you will, because, well, he's Superman, you know, then people are after him. Lex Luthor is being a cringe person, which, by the way, they made him a bit maniacal and crazy. I can appreciate that, but it's a kind of, at some points it gets more cringe, but it's like he's supposed to be crazy, but it's fine. It's honestly okay. But the thing is, it's so everywhere with the dating and the fighting and the Green Lantern Corps, the Terrific, Hawkgirl, the aliens. They even have a kaiju fight at one point. I kind of enjoyed it. Again, it's weird. Like, it's everywhere. It's literally too much. Like, I can understand where you will be overwhelmed with everything jumping around, but it's not bad. It's not like that bad. So it's like, I want to say it's a bad movie. I know it's popular. Oh, look, another movie critiquer calling a modern hero movie bad. But I don't want to, because I had fun watching it. I enjoyed the fights. The fights were really well, like the animation, the sound, the characters were pretty fun. They weren't super deep, but they did enough to get you to feel for them. I actually cared for Superman and Lois. I cared for Jimmy and his girl, who was crazy. It was adorable to a degree. And Terrific was a badass. He was actually pretty fucking cool. I like him, and I understand why one of my buddies was telling me that he really liked Mr. Terrific. I'm like, oh yeah, I see it. He was pretty fucking cool. And Hawkgirl, again, new waifu unlocked. I can appreciate the new waifu, the terrifying little shorty, which one of my favorite scenes where they're fighting in the war. They're helping out after Superman's too busy, and she takes over the Bavarian presidency, busts in, beats them all up, and takes the president. And he tells her, oh, you're Superman's friend. You're too soft. You won't hurt me. And she just tells him, I'm not Superman. And just drops him to splatter on the floor. Yeah, I like her. We like him crazy. Don't use that against me. But yeah, it just has, again, it's got a lot of stuff. And I can't reiterate that enough. Like, just can't tell you enough, because there's the pocket dimension scenes where he's got all these villains and exes, and he Lex Luthor, even as cringe as he is, he has a whole wall of monkeys making propaganda, making shit postings for Superman, which, by the way, there's a whole scene for that where he gets mad at the comment hashtag shitman or hashtag super shit. He hates it. He gets really mad. And it's probably because Lex Luthor and his gang of literal monkeys are hitting the keyboards. Yeah, it's just that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. And I will also say I kind of like Crypto. Not a big fan of how derpy he was, and he was kind of just a completely rough dog. When I remember growing up watching him, when he's like he's a good boy, he's a smart boy. Instead, he's over here being a little menace, beating the shit out of everybody. And again, they needed him for the end of the movie, helping him fight the clone. I guess, you know, since the clone was kind of dumb, they used the cameras that fly around to help coordinate him. Kind of clever, but then they ended up needing Crypto to beat him. You know, get rid of the cameras, they can tell him what to do, and now he can beat the shit out of him. So it's like, kind of been part of the whole thing earlier of they keep nerfing him, but then he's OP because it's Superman. Like, one of the coolest parts was when he was fighting the Ultraman and the weird mechanical bio chick, and he just beats the shit out of her and him. Like, he's keeping up with both of them until he's not. So it's like, I don't know. The movie's not great with that power scaling in that one, but that's my gripe. That's just me. So just to let y'all know, because again, this is my just quick thoughts right after the movie. It's actually fun. The fights are awesome. Green Lantern dude, complete douchebag, but I love him. Terrific was awesome. Hawkgirl, new waifu. Seeing the gang, Lois and Jimmy, Superman doing some things together, actually nice. And Lex Luthor, even though he's kind of a cringe maniacal maniac, they did him really well. Just a lot of things were good. It just felt too bloated with the characters. Maybe could have been a little bit longer, I'm not gonna lie to you. And just a bit less on, or a different fight for the world, if you will. I don't think we need to watch another terrorism movie, another one of these. So that's gonna donk it from me. So what's the final rating? It's about a solid B minus, maybe a C. Again, I just had fun with it. This is like it's an actual turn your brain off movie, and you can actually just be okay with it. Now, if I watch it again, I'm pretty sure it'll get worse. It was fun. You grab a beer, hang out with the bros and the gals, and have a good time. It's a good movie for that. I will admit to that. So let me know what you guys think about Superman. I am very surprised to enjoy it. I will say that. I was expecting a complete bomb, but no, it got my points. I get it, you know. Solid B minus, maybe C. So what is that, about a 6 out of 10? Still good, fair watch. A lot better than Elio, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I was actually laughing and having a good time with it. So that's my take. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good evening and have a good weekend. See ya, humans.